Hey everybody, today we're going to be learning about how to upload data from the SLRAT, the Sewer Line Rapid Assessment Tool, to the SLDOG, the Sewer Line Data Organizer. So first things first, go ahead and turn on both of your devices, the SLRAT transmitter as well as the receiver. You're only going to plug the USB cable into the receiver, but they both need to turn on so they could sync together. So after doing that, you're going to find the USB port just on the bottom of the receiver. Underneath one of those blue caps that you can see there is the charging port. The other one is the USB port. So once you figure out which is which, go ahead and plug in that cable and plug in the other end to your computer. After they sync up, you should notice a screen like this popping up on the SLRAT receiver display. It's something along the lines of transfer data to PC, follow directions on PC. So at that point, we're ready to roll. So what you can do from there is go ahead and open up the InfoSense SLDOG application. It's going to start up something like this. And then, oh no, no SLRAT device detected. So I didn't plug in the computer side just so you could see this little message that pops up here. It gives you a list of different things to check if it's not detecting your SLRAT device in there. So I'm going to plug mine in and let it connect so that we can get away from this screen. There we go. Okay, so here we are. This is the main InfoSense SLDOG uploading page. So right here, we're not seeing a ports connected, so let's refresh the port list. It should auto-populate that if it's connected up before you open the SLDOG application. Of course, again, I didn't have it connected, so it didn't auto-populate. So just hit refresh, and it should pop up there saying COM and then a number. So COM3, COM8, something like that. That's the just saying it's connected to the port. After it is right there in the port, hit connect. And then what it's going to do is it's going to find, all right, this is device number 268. You can see that just underneath the barcode on the top of the SLRAT receiver. So this is receiver 268, so that's a match. Number of new measurements is 25 that have been done on here since the data was last uploaded. And then, of course, here's the measurements that have been on the device, 3742 all the way to 4241. You won't need to worry too much about this stuff down here, but once these fields are all populated, what you're going to do is just go right here, click upload data, easy as that. Down here below, you're going to start seeing it thinking, all the data flowing, and it's going to have your progress bar as well as giving you the number right here for your percentage complete. As far as some of the requirements for the SLDOG, it does have to be run on Windows. So you may have noticed here I'm using a virtual machine on my Mac to run Windows on my Mac. Of course, it's just easier to download the SLDOG app on a Windows computer, one that normally uses that, so a PC. But this is a possible route as well. In order to download the SLDOG application, I can run you through that while this is wrapping up real quick. But all you do is go to the InfoSense SLDOG homepage, so sl-dog.com. And then what you're going to do is just type in your account info, log in. And then this is where you can switch between different portals of different cities. So we're going to go down to Wellsville, where we're going to be at today. Now once you get into any of those portals, you're going to have a few options pop up top. If you go to support documents, it's going to give you some information on how to download the SLDOG. So you can do that right here from the SLDOG website after logging in and then going to support documents. So system setup, or you can set up the USB driver as well, and then they have more info down here. This was really helpful for me, the SLDOG Quick Start Guide for new installations. It'll show you a PDF just with all the information needed to get this uploaded. So let's go back to our page. Yep, so right here it's looking like the bar's full, uploads complete. At this point you can disconnect from the port on the receiver. You can just cut it and it won't do any harm. You can also just close out of the SL Dog. It's really pretty nice. It's not too dangerous, I guess is a word I could say. For example, if something disconnects in the middle of an upload, don't stress about it. Just connect it, refresh the port, and then start going again. It'll pick up right where it left off. So that's really nice. For example, if you lose internet connection, then it will stop, something like that. So no worries about that. Once it's done, again, it'll pop up with this complete, and what that means is all of the data is pulled from the receiver and it's going to be up here on the SL Dog now, the sewer line data organizer. So now let's walk through how to view that data and how we can use it from there. So let's open back up to the SL Dog, again sl-dog.com. And then after clicking on one of the portals, we clicked on Wellsville again because that's where we were at today. We're going to come down here and we're going to see some information. So we have devices 164 and 268, and again that's the number right by that barcode on the face of the receiver. Those are the two rat pairs that we have assigned here to the city of Wellsville. Currently we haven't used 164 yet, but we have used 268 from November 30th till today, December 7th. We've had 279 measurements that we've made on 268. So I want to know, how did I do today? How many, we already know how many measurements we got, right? 25. But how many feet did I measure today? So what we're going to do is go in here and click on today. So let's go December 7th to December 7th. So that's going to select, and after we checked this box, that's going to select all of the measurements that have been made on number 268 from December 7th to December 7th. So you could do this for the week, you could do this for the total job by just leaving these filters blank. But I want to know specifically for today, so we're going to scroll down a little bit, and I could download a KML, that's a Google Earth file where I can see the green lines for the good measurements, the yellow ones for the fair, and the red ones for the poor measurements. So that's a really neat feature. CSV is what I'm more interested in today. That's the Excel file. So once that's downloaded, I can open that up. Here we go. Okay, so this is the Excel file pulling up the information for those 25 measurements that we did today. So there we go, 25, 26 just because it includes that top line there where there's not actually any data. So just a quick run through on this. You'll see pretty quickly, here's the record numbers. Those are the numbers associated with each measurement that was made today. The operator of the receiver today, operator number 4, that was me. The receiving device number 268, we've seen that number a few times now. The transmitting operators number 14, and then the transmitting device number 269. And you'll see those are real close together. Usually the transmitter's one after the receiver in the pair. Here's saying how long the test was, 80 seconds. Is pretty much what each of those are looking like, 79 on a few of them. Pipe length, when you go and make the measurement, there's a estimate that you put in on the receiver before you start listening, before you start receiving that transmitted sound coming through. So this is that estimation. The one I'm more interested in is this I column right here, the evaluated pipe length. So these are the estimates, these are the actuals that the GPS measured for us. So right here we're going to highlight all of them just by clicking the eye like I did, and then that's going to highlight this whole list and give me the numbers I'm looking for down here at the bottom. So we got 25 measurements today. 26 is the count again just because that top row. That the sum of them, all of them added together, is 6,206 feet. So taking that divided by the 25, the average pipe length was 248 feet, 0.24. So there we go. So then I can see from start to finish how to pull the data from off of the SLRat device to the SLDog, and then how we can view that information in this Excel file here, this CSV that we could download from the SLDog. So thanks so much, guys. Hope that's helpful, and see you next time.